Hello everybody, Mobius1 here, bringing you my reaction to episode 3 of Star Wars The Mandalorian. In the last episode, yeah, it was not, in my opinion, quite as good as the first episode, but we got to see the Mandalorian disintegrate some Jawas, we got to see him bond a little bit with Baby Yoda, rebuild his ship with the Ugnaught dude, and Baby Yoda used the Force to lift that weird rhino, hairy, reek-looking creature. So, yeah, now it looks like he's on his way back to the Imperial dude who hired him for this bounty. And I really have no idea where they're going to go from here. Is he going to hand him over and get paid in the Beskar so that he can make more armor? Because his armor really got totaled in the last episode. Or is he going to, you know, have a conscience and not hand him over and stick with his crummy armor? I don't know. I think he might hand him over, get paid, get his armor, and then go back and rescue Baby Yoda. We'll see. Maybe the Empire doesn't want to do anything bad to Baby Yoda at all. Maybe. Anyway, episode 3, guys. Here we go. Remember, a full reaction available on Patreon for only $1 a month. Link in the video description. For those of you watching, queue it up alongside, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Is he gone? Oh, nope, there he is. Peekaboo. He's loose.
Upon your return, deliver the quarry directly to the client.
Ooh,
Very antsy.
no, no,
Safe passage. You
no.
know where to find me.
Oh, whew. Don't,
Not
you're
a
gonna,
toy.
you're gonna choke on that. Even if he is like the size of an infant, you'd think a 50-year-old would be a little bit more wise about choking hazards. I'm still trying to figure out some of these locations. I know this can't be, but this planet does look very much like Sullust. Like a volcanic, ashy world. In my headcanon, they're on Sullust. Oh, there's that other ship we saw in the trailer. More bounty hunters, perhaps? Dude, how are you just walking down the street with him in the open like that? That's dangerous as hell. At least close the freaking lid. Gonk droid? Oh, this thing. He's so amazed.
Easy with that.
You take it easy.
Good comeback, bro.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
And now Baby Yoda's got radiation sickness.
How many fobs did you give out?
This asset was of extreme importance to me, but to the winner.
So they weren't working for different people.
Spoils.
That's a lot of Beskar. I'm still curious, though, why IG-11 said the contract was specifically to terminate. If they were working for the same dude, that wouldn't have been the case.
Such a large bounty for such a small package.
Oh, look at his armor. It's
What are your
just
plans for it?
destroyed.
How uncharacteristic that Beskar is enough to make a handsome replacement for your armor.
Exactly. Yeah, he's gonna take it and walk. Take it and walk. He's coming back, though. I mean, clearly. Right? Alright, we're going back to the forge. Oh, dude. I like that color scheme. The black and teal. Dude was blue. There's no way they're gonna turn on him, right? Like, if they're all part of the same clan, so there's no way he's gonna have to fight off a bunch of Mandalorians. Do it. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
My armor has lost its integrity. I may need to begin again.
Indeed. I must warn you, it will draw many eyes.
Is that Mandalore?
These are the spoils of the Great Purge. The reason that we live hidden like sand rats.
I wonder if that's the new Mandalore.
Our world was shattered by the Empire, with whom this coward shares tables.
Certainly acting like it.
The Empire is no longer, and the Beskar has returned. You are both hunter and prey. How can one be a coward if one chooses this way of life? Have you ever removed your helmet?
No,
Has it ever been removed by others?
never.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Damn.
I shall use the excess to forge whistling birds.
Whistling birds will do well.
Dude, I'm not even talking, and I'm sorry, but I'm just like so into this. So I'm not sure what whistling birds are, if that's gonna be, is that gonna be like his new emblem or something? We gotta
Whistling birds are a powerful defense against multiple enemies.
Oh.
For they are rare.
Oh. It's a weapon. Here we go. There's the droids, the droid gunship or bomber or whatever it is. There they are! Dude, look at how big they are! They look so menacing. It's awesome. It's very much, like Jyn Erso's origin story too from Rogue One. Oh crap. Oh crap, how did he get out of that? Interesting. Damn, look at that! When you finally get a full set of the same gear in an MMO, and you just look good.
They all hate you, Mando. Because you're a legend.
How many of them had tracking fobs?
All of them. All of them. But not one of them closed the deal. Only you, Mando. Only you. I, for one, I celebrate your success. Because it is my success as well. Even I'm rich. Now, how can I show my gratitude to my most valuable partner? I'll take you to the Twi'lek healing baths.
Oh my god.
Any idea what they're gonna do with it?
I didn't ask. It's against the guild code. The Empire is gone, Mando. All that are left are mercenaries and warlords. But if it bothers you, report them to the New Republic.
That's a joke.
Something's not gonna happen the way we think it is. There goes that ship. I'm waiting for the twist. Something's gonna happen. But what? He's gonna go back. Yep. That's not gonna end well. It all makes sense now, though. This is why that other dude from Breaking Bad is gonna come in with the Death Troopers to get him. It all, from the trailer, like, it all's making sense. Oh, shit. And we're in. Oh, that's so awesome. It's like that Ewok game that they had at Battlefront 2 for a little bit. The Ewok hunt. Oof. I want to see if he used these whistling birds. Oh no, not the new armor! You dick!
Please don't hurt him. It's just a child. Please. No. No! Please.
What did you do to it? What did you do to it?
I protected him. I protected him. If it wasn't for me, he would already be dead. Please.
He's gonna take both of them. No, he just took the kid? What about that dude? That dude clearly was on his side, no? Probably knows more about him than you do.
Split up. We'll flush them out.
Dude, this is so freaking cool. I like the music too. But now, how are you going to get back to your ship, even? Oh, roasted Stormtrooper. First we get roasted Jawa, then we get roasted Stormtrooper. This is it. Whistling birds right here. They said it's good for multiple enemies.
Now turn and face me.
Yep.
Stand up.
I figured it was going to be something like that. How does it know the enemies, though? See, it's kind of one of those other things where you just kind of have to accept it. Because what if one hit Baby Yoda? That would have been an unfortunate accident. Oh, they're all after him now. It's a John Wick. They pulled a John Wick. Oh, they pulled a John Wick. Every bounty hunter is after him now. And this is exactly what I thought. How are you going to get back to your ship, man? This ain't going to end well. You just used your whistling birds.
Welcome back, Mando.
Step aside. I'm going to my ship.
If you truly care about the kid, then you put it on the speeder, and we'll discuss terms.
This is like, we're back to that Western feel where it's like a showdown in the streets. He's going to do something. Yep.
Drive.
No. Don't do it, bro. Oh, the droid. He's not gonna kill him.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk to my ship with the kid, and you're gonna let it happen.
Why would you grab him? Why not just shoot him? You dumb bounty hunter. And how much juice do you have for that thing? And we're out. Someone's gonna have to save him. Someone's gonna show up and help. IG-11? Yo, what if IG-11 shows up and saves him? There's no way that would happen, because he killed him. Even if he would to come back, he would be against him. There's someone, you know. Who is it? Oh, the Mandos. Of course. Should have known. Yo, why do they got jetpacks and not him, though? Where do they get all these jetpacks from? This freaking guy.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Wait a minute. Is that the girl from the trailer? No. I just remember a girl in the trailer. Uh-oh.
Hold it, Mando.
How'd you get there?
I didn't want it to come to this, but then you broke the code.
RIP, dude! No! What a shame. That's awesome. Is he actually dead? Oh no. Why not though? He better show like some body armor or something. Oh, the Beskar! Yeah! Nice reveal. Freaking like Iron Man.
I gotta get one of those.
Yeah, you do. Shit. Oh, give him the freaking ball. Give it to him. Yes! Dude, this show. That's a cool transition. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Alright, so there we go. Episode 3 of The Mandalorian. Oh, man. I don't know. I definitely like this episode better than the second episode. I still think the first episode was the best. It's going to be hard to top that IG-11 scene at the end. It was just really cool. But yeah, like, it starts off with him in the ship with Baby Yoda, trying to get the little metal ball off that throttle or whatever it was super cute. Puts it back on, and I really like how that tied into the end of the episode. That was a really, really clever writing. He lands. We saw a lot of scenes from the trailer in this. We see him walking into the city, or the village, or whatever you want to call it, with that other ship that landed there. We saw that ship land at the beginning, and then as he was walking to his ship, we saw it leave again. I don't know if that is something that we should be aware of. Like, they distinctly showed it landing and then distinctly showed it taking off. So I think that might have some sort of importance or relevance later, but I'm not sure what it is yet. He goes to the Imperials. Obviously, he cares a little bit about Baby Yoda, asks them what they're going to do with it. Exactly what happens is what I thought was going to happen. He hands him over, gets paid. What I didn't expect to happen was the Mandos, when he returns with all that Beskar, to turn on him the way they did. I kind of saw it coming when he was walking down the hall, and, you know, everybody's head starts looking like, whoa, like, where did he get all that? And then we get the big beefy dude, who, we'll talk about him, maybe her, a little bit later. I don't, no, fine, let's talk about it now. So in the trailer, well, first of all, I asked, you know, is this the new Mandalore? For those that don't know, Mandalore is kind of like the name given to the leader of the Mandalorians. I know it's been, who is actually the leader is kind of different depending on the time period. I know in like the Old Republic there was Mandalore. I don't know enough about it to talk about it really. And then I know during like Clone Wars, Mandalore was whoever had the dark saber, and then that kind of got carried over to Rebels. It was like a black lightsaber blade. But I know it was different during the Old Republic because they didn't have the dark saber back then. So I don't know all the details, and we're in a new time period now that hasn't been explored with Mandalorian, so I'm not sure how they would determine who Mandalore is during this time period. But if this is Mandalore, he's got the armor, looks like, you know, like a huge decked out dude. But I say dude because the voice, right? Because the forge, the blacksmith, is very clearly female, has the female voice, we can tell, and has the female style helmet where, you know, it's not just like a straight T-visor, it's got some curvature to it, which is indicative of a female Mandalorian. But what confuses me, or has me, you know, wondering if that's actually a dude, is the weapon. Because in the trailers we saw that woman actress, I think she was like an MMA fighter or something, or a wrestler. I'm not 100% sure who she is. She was also in Fast and Furious, I think. We see her with that huge, like, I don't know if it's like a Gatling gun or what you want to call it, laser gun that she holds with two hands, just like that big dude at the end was. So I'm wondering if she's got like a voice changer. So when she takes her helmet off, like, see, well, the whole taking the helmet off thing kind of ruins it, doesn't it? Because they're not supposed to take their helmets off. Yeah, I don't know. It's a thought. I could be wrong, but it's a thought that dude is that girl. I'm probably wrong, but I'm throwing that thought out there. You guys can let me know in the comments what you think. Anyway, what happened next? So he turns the Baby Yoda in, has a change of heart, gets the armor. Dude, that armor. We knew it was coming. We saw him in the trailers with the silver armor. It looks so much better than the beat up crap that he had at the end of the last episode. So yeah, it looks good. Goes back to the bounty office. Was gonna go on this crappy 5,000 credit bounty for some Mon Cal. Decides not to leave. Decides to go back and rescue Baby Yoda in a really, really video game-esque, like, break in, recover an asset, and escape sequence, which I loved. It was really cool. It wasn't as good as the IG-11 scene from the first episode, but it was really cool to see him, you know, scout it out with his thermal X-ray scope, blow open a wall, assassinate some stormtroopers, get the asset, and then on his way out, he had to use the whistling birds to kind of like take out a group of dudes. And then, of course, he gets a bounty put on him in a very, as I said in the reaction, John Wick-esque, you know, like all of the bounty hunters turned on him. Gets ambushed at the end, just escapes, you know, cleverly. I knew when I saw the droid driving the that speeder that he ended up jumping into, I was wondering if they were going to do another, like, I hate droids sequence. Oh, speaking of, we totally forgot about the flashback. We got more flashback footage when he was in the Forge of the super battle droids attacking and killing his parents. which ended on a cliffhanger with a super battle droid opening up the hatch to where we thought he would hide and survive. So something's going to happen. Oh, can we predict? Let's make a prediction. What's going to happen? It can't be clones. Who's it going to be? Who's going to show up and save him? It can't be clones because then he would like the Empire. Could it be Jedi? You think maybe a Jedi could show up and, like, cut the battle droid in half before it shoots him? I don't know. Someone's going to have to save him from that. I wonder. Maybe it's the Mandalorians. I don't know. Because is he Mandalorian at that age? He said in the first episode that he was a fledgling. I assume that just meant, like, a young Mandalorian, but maybe that means something different. I'll have to look that up. I'm sure you guys can let me know in the comments exactly what makes somebody a fledgling. So maybe he wasn't born Mandalorian. Maybe he adopted the Mandalorian, like, way of life. And that's what a fledgling is. So maybe the Mandalorians saved him from the droid, so he joined them as a fledgling. Maybe that's it. That's the most logical thing I can think of, because I'd be surprised if it was, like, the Republic or the Jedi that save him. Anyway, so yeah, I thought when he got on the speeder that was piloted by a droid that he was going to make another comment about not liking droids or something like that. Dude, that Zabrak guy just looks so badass. They're doing a really, really good job with using aliens that we recognize from the original trilogy instead of creating new species like they've been doing with The Force Awakens and Last Jedi. Like, I understand that there's got to be thousands of species in Star Wars, and it's cool for them to trickle in some new ones here and there, but to really make it feel like the Star Wars that we know and love, we need to see more of the alien species that we remember from the original trilogy. And I think this show's doing a great job at doing that. We've seen Twi'leks, we've seen Rhodians, we've seen Niktos, now we've seen this Zabrak dude, so who knows what else is coming up. The Mon Cal. But see, at the same time, that blue dude in the first episode, new species. So that's fine. Give us one or two new species. Just keep those old ones in there too, I think. So it's doing a great job with that. Uses his flamethrower pretty liberally in this episode, but we actually do see him run out of fuel or gas or whatever for it, so that's good. And then the freaking Mandos come in with their jetpacks and save him, which is awesome. I don't know how I didn't see that coming. I'm like, somebody's going to save him, but for some reason I couldn't imagine his people coming to save him. It seems pretty obvious. So I feel stupid on that one, but the fact that they all came in jetpacks was totally not something that I would have seen coming. And I love the fact that at the end of the episode, he's like, I got to get me one of those. Yeah, you do. And you know that means he's going to get one at some point during the show. Maybe in the finale or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, right? We don't know where he's going now. I don't think he's going to go to that bounty and to get the Mon Calamari, because who's he going to bring him back to? He thinks that his bounty agent dude is dead when he's not, because that was really clever also. The Beskar in his shirt or in his vest pocket saved him, because he revealed that to him in the cantina earlier, so that was good. Yeah, I don't know where he's going to go next. It's really anybody's guess on what's going to happen next. But he's got Baby Yoda. He loves Baby Yoda. He gave him the little ball from the throttle, even though I would be very, very careful around with that, especially considering we saw Baby Yoda devour an entire frog in the last episode. So the idea of him swallowing that little silver ball it's not too far-fetched. I think that's pretty likely to happen. I'd be careful giving him choking hazard-sized objects. Anyway, for predictions, I know at some point we're going to have to be introduced to that dude with the Death Troopers, probably in the next episode or two, because now that the Mandalorian has made a lot of enemies, I would not be surprised if the Imperial Remnant show up and try to get their Baby Yoda back. I'm running through scenes from the trailers in my mind. I know we're going to see the Death Troopers. We're going to see an ATST at some point. Yeah, there's a lot to come still, but I don't know in what order or how they're going to introduce us to it. My only guess is that maybe he has to stop somewhere to rearm and refuel his ship or something like that. And then that will put him on course to wherever, his next adventure. Because they could do it literally anything from the way they left the episode, the way they ended this episode. But that's going to be it for now. Ironically, there isn't a whole lot to talk about in this episode. It was kind of short, and I know that's a common complaint that people have been having about The Mandalorian. It's just the length of the episodes. But honestly, I prefer quality over quantity, so if they can keep up the quality of the show, then the 30-minute episodes I'm okay with. It just doesn't take a whole lot of time to go over it at the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Don't forget to check the link in the description for Patreon if you want to watch the full reaction. And stay tuned next week for my reaction to episode 4. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Mobius1 here, and I'll see you next time.